Kids have active imaginations, and I was no different. The only difference is that most of mine were SpongeBob related. So here's more of those stories. Let's go. I saw Hubba Bubba about the ultimate bubble, and one of the scenes showed a bubble on a kid's back flying around the house. Around that time, I saw the SpongeBob episode The Sponge Who Could Fly, the coloring book. So I had a foster family blow a bubble for me since I didn't know how. That's how I discovered I can't fly around in a bubble. Stupid logic. Did you guys know I had a Denzel Crocker phase? Well, you do now. I watched the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour, and my young feeble mind sparked. I wanted fairies, and even had an elaborate plan I pitched to another foster mom. We would go to Fairy World, I'd steal 2 of them, and wish I was in Retroville to meet Jimmy Neutron. I don't know why I wanted that when SpongeBob was my special interest, but whatever. This was short-lived because my foster mom went, "Fairies aren't real," and I went, okay. At the same foster home, I had 2 Patrick plushies, a Beanie Baby and a Beanie Buddy. One thing I love to do with company or on my own is do a show called Patrick and Patrick. The Beanie Baby was the son, and the Beanie Buddy was the daddy. And each skit would start with, "Hey son, hey daddy." I couldn't tell you a single story, other than a terrible musical episode, and skits that ripped off episodes of SpongeBob or other Nickelodeon shows I've seen. When I returned to my mom, her and my stepdad encouraged me to make storyboards of SpongeBob episodes, probably so I can leave them alone. All I remember were 2 episodes. One where Patrick got pregnant. I guess I was trying to make Patrick and Patrick canon. The other one was where they moved to Encino, California, because we were moving at that time. There were others, such as trying to make a second SpongeBob movie in 2008, and pipe cleaner puppets, but let me skip to the juicy bits. Remember the SpongeBob musical? No, not that one. The first one. Based off the lost episode? Yeah, I always wanted to go, but never went. I never went to the new one either due to the pandemic. I'm still salty about that. Anyways, I thought the SpongeBob costume looked cool, so me and my family made it. I had yellow tights, removable pants like in the live show, clown shoes, and gloves that were dyed yellow. If I did this nowadays, I would have done a bodysuit. Then later on, we made my mom a Sandy costume, which she never wore, for pretty good reason looking back, and a Patrick suit my grandpa wore. Here's the only footage I can find through Fist Dynamo. Thanks a ton. If it wasn't for you, this would have been lost media. Oh, and I did plush videos that were never uploaded. One of them was about SpongeBob and Timmy, and the other one was the SpongePat show. This was actually a regular show on the channel at one point, but my dumbass deleted all of them since my mom said she wasn't a fan. She didn't mean it in a rude way. She just wanted me to focus on cartoons, which is understandable, because even nowadays I feel like I suck at live action. The only episodes I remember was Patrick winning a singing contest and getting cocky, a football episode, a make-believe baseball episode, the secret drawer, take secret box and replace it with drawer, one where SpongeBob turns into a zombie, and a park episode. Oh, and I used to own SpongeBob Pink Pants and a squirrel plush I won in middle school. So one of them was named Sponge Leilani, and the other was Sandy's Aunt Rosy Cheeks. In middle school, I was a huge fan of sponge puppets, and funnily enough, it was brought back iCarly style. I considered bringing back SpongePat, but 1, there's no original series anymore, and 2, I don't have the exact same plushies. So if I did bring it back, I would have to start completely fresh. I doubt I would, unless you guys want it. I don't know, we'll play it by ear. If there's anything to take away from this, it's to stay creative. Even if it's weird, don't be afraid to have fun. Just don't try to fly. Like, please. I care about you.